that don't exist. And that's why one of the things that the students at Michigan State University did, besides of course having to, go through this incredibly horrific set of circumstances last night, is that they did something else last November. They voted. They came out.
Majestic Online.
It's just Chris. I'm working on right now.
Okay, just give me like a couple of minutes. I'll be right there to open the door.
Okay, sure.
Stand by. So just sit right there, and I'll turn that puppy on right now. There you go. Nice, eh? Yeah. Sorry about the live session, it cut out. So this will be like number 2 out of 2. Like, I don't know why it cut out, it just cut out. Once the payment is complete, I'll remove the password.
Okay.
Cool, eh?
Yeah.
So once it starts,
Okay.
you'll have you have to wait until it fully starts, or the security system will pop up. So just don't touch anything. Wait until it fully starts. Once it's loaded and started, everything runs beautiful. It had a few like 2 hours of updates. At first, I couldn't even install the system. And I had to remove, and like you requested, right? Remove Windows 11, this and that. And I couldn't even install the system. I had to like use a programmer's version,
Okay.
like a secondary drive. I couldn't even install it. It was a USB.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, it was a real nasty pain in the butt on that. But I got it done. So.
Awesome.
And you requested no data recoveries.
Yeah.
So I removed all the data for you. So just bear with me. It should. Supposed to So once zone alarm, this thing turns on, you'll see it usually opens like that, and then that's going to go. So what I'll do is I'll give you the runaround. So here is Adobe Reader. Boom, opens right away. Here is Google Chrome. Now the first time it loads, it has to load it in the memory, but the second time that you load it, watch how fast that goes.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then watch how fast this one. Boom. Like that's fast, right? You have the same almost the same power as my system over here, my M39.
Nice.
I have 10 gigabytes of video.
Cool, sure.
And I'm running about 32 gigs of RAM and 16 CPUs like you. But yeah, a little more power than you. But
Yeah.
I'm using two systems, two gaming systems, an Alienware and a Sony system as one true switch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm pulling a horsepower on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to show you around, this is your secondary drive, which used to be your Windows 11,
Okay.
and it's fully clean. So you have 500 gigabytes available, free space. So you can dink around on that all you want. Here is your drive C.
Okay.
There it is. So you have basically 500 gigs also on that.
Awesome.
All right, and your drive C is nice and clean. I did hard drive restoration on that. Just to show you around, you have the full Microsoft Office, which you don't need any membership or anything. This is free for life.
Okay.
So it's an older version because it's compatible with all Windows servicing for Majestic Online. But as you can tell, like watch, I'll open it real quick. Let's say we want next time. Boom, opens right away. So, and then just to show you around, I did your Windows update,
Okay.
and I paused it. After completing it, I paused it until March 21st. So I won't bug you until then.
Okay.
Just to show you that you have a $300 code. Here is your Windows 10 Home. Windows is activated with the digital license. That's a $300 key code, by the way.
Okay.
Usually, service techs like shops will charge you $200 and then tell you you have to pay for the key code.
Okay.
They charge $500. That's how they make money at a store. But because it's Majestic Online, it serves nationwide with 5-star business review. I mean, you guys get a huge deal on that. Plus, I'm licensed. Right up there is my license right there.
Okay.
Right next to the Juno Awards All Access badge,
Yeah.
because I was an undercover. I have my,
Okay.
because I went to college for it, right?
Nice.
Yeah. And then your time and date, everything is set. And then what I'm going to show you real quick, bear with me, my mouse keeps doing this every time because it's too far away. So I made you a backup. If you have any issues within the 30 days or even after, because you're guaranteed 30 days of free service after the payment. If you have any issues, you can call back anytime. And what happens is there's a system restore. You could even do it yourself, and it says Majestic 12.c. So that's Majestic Online's backup
Okay.
in case anything happens. And then, so I showed you the Adobe, I showed you Microsoft Office, I showed you the browser. For the browsers, I've removed all privacy settings, so basically you have full privacy. And I've also told the browsers don't run in the background when they're closed,
Yeah,
because they have the tendency to try and hijack your system, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then as for your all your drivers and everything, it's all done. I did a Windows update for it. As you can tell, all the drivers are clear.
Okay.
And even your video card. I even jacked your video card to full performance, so you have the greatest gaming experience ever. Let me see, where's the display? So there it is. There's your video card. And then I'm going to show you what I did to the to your video card, which many people don't know these settings. They just go online and game right away. Well, now you have better than ever. You have full-fledged high performance. I customized all the settings for you at the highest quality of gaming experience that you could ever receive. Also, this is what your if you decide to put a password on there, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And then once when you enter, boom, there's your desktop. So you didn't even get it when you bought the computer. You didn't even get that,
Yeah,
right?
no, that was-
And like, that's pretty customized. And then factory default. That's as good as I could get it. I've also told the system to give you higher audio. So instead of being reduced to 80%, which is your default, I told it to give you 100% music from now
Awesome.
on. You have a Bluetooth?
That's awesome.
You
Yeah.
have a Bluetooth? That turns on.
Okay, perfect.
Let's test out your Bluetooth, okay? So I have a Bluetooth speaker right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn that puppy on.
Bluetooth mode.
Bluetooth mode. And I'm gonna tell it to.
That was, yeah, it would show this for like half a second and then go straight to like no system.
There it is.
files.
Watch. Connecting.
Oh,
Boom.
that's perfect.
So we are connected, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a noise test right now. What a click that again.
Awesome.
I'm glad I could help you out.
That's so good.
So, remove device, yes, goodbye. So now everything is fully functional and operational.
Okay.
And then, let me see, what am I forgetting on here? I showed you your $300 key code, I showed you that, I showed you that, I showed you that. I showed you Microsoft Office, I showed you the backup, I showed you your drivers, your Windows update. I mean, everything's good to go. I can, oh, one more thing. I gave you a ad blocker plus. So when you go on YouTube from now on, or websites, there won't be pop-ups, and at the same time, there won't be any commercials. Just to show you that YouTube will never bug you with a commercial ever again for the rest of your life. Space videos. This is my favorite thing to do. Okay, so we're looking for a channel called Space Video, which is actually the Amazing Space. And they have live video. Boom, no commercials. Just jumps right to it. Okay, we'll do that again. Pick another one. Boom, works right away. I know, right? Look at that. Boom, works right away. Let's put that full screen. Let's give it a video test. So, 1080. Boom, works perfect. No issues whatsoever. So you're fully operational.
Awesome.
And I can show you the settings here real quick. So for both browsers, these are the site settings. So basically, location, camera, told it basically piss off, don't ever invade this privacy. So there you go.
Awesome.
So on your cell phone, what you'll do is you'll go to MAJESTIC12.ca, and I'll restart the computer right now. And just to show you at the same time that it functions, I reactivated secure boot for you, because secure boot after an installation, you have to turn it off during an installation and then turn it back on after the installation, so that nobody messes around or even the internet, you know, the robots, right?
Okay.
So go to MAJESTIC12.ca, browse now. Keep browsing. And if you're interested in these devices, these are the OmniTech Secret Service Go phones. They're pure privacy. They jump the International Air Force Grid Network. They have full privacy, and on top of it, they're worth about $100,000. Privacy phones go for $5,000 to $50,000. This is Advanced Military Operations Network and Secret Service and privacy. These little fuckers are $100,000, but I sell them for $900 flat. But you require 2 pieces of photo ID if you want it. There's also OmniTech available if you're interested. That's only $120. It's one of these systems, but it doesn't jump into it. So just browse down a little bit. But for that, you'd have to go to OmniTech. Keep browsing, go to payment. Keep browsing. See, it's just underneath that. Keep going. Yeah, there you go. So click that one. Nope, don't click that. They have the option to sign into your PayPal or anonymously. It's up to you. And as you can tell, your system started. I restarted it on your settings. I had it locked in the back just for security reasons, and I shut the place down and I went out for 420. So.
Okay, yeah.
You smoke weed too?
No, I don't. But
Just
I got
once in a while, right?
Yeah, I got a couple of greens.
There you go.
Pretty much.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign in, and I'm going to remove the Wi-Fi on here. I'm going to tell it to forget the network.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just putting in payment information for you.
Yeah, absolutely. You can use your debit or credit. It's up to you, whichever you prefer. Okay, I'm going to tell it to forget. When you're done, just show me that a payment is successful. And then that's been sent. Don't mind me, Dave.
Yeah, no problem.
I actually stuck it back to school too. I quit before, but yeah. I'm a casual speaker here and there. Okay, perfect. So what I'll do is I'll remove the password right now. So the password. Next. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the computer. And you'll see that there'll be a password, and then you'll see the most likely result when you start properly. It starts properly either way, but sometimes it pops up. It's supposed to pop up, but some computers it doesn't. Sometimes it makes everything
Okay.
Now you have the latest version of Zone Alarm. It's free malware protection and antivirus and firewall security free for life. I'll show you that in a second, as soon as it starts.
Yeah.
And I remove the password for you. Want to see a cool trick? So this is a electromagnetic keyboard. So when you touch it, it does that.
Yeah.
But because I'm electromagnetic,
Oh, that's fucking dope.
put your hand underneath the glass. Watch. Felt that? The vapor. What a twist it. I can also shoot electricity. You'll feel the ground shake. You felt that, right?
Yeah.
How do you know we launched those for the past 1 year? They're still looking for that. Yeah, it's very serious apparently. I'm not serious about it though. Now, these lovely phones that are Secret Service Gold phones, the Omnitech, they have quantum interface charging. So if you never want the feds to go in your phone ever again, you rip out the USB, boom, wireless charging, and it can never do anything. Smart, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. It started. I didn't log in, as you can tell. It just logged in on its own. So I've also told it not to go into standby for display or sleep mode or anything. The only thing that I told it to is if you hit the power button, tell it to shut down. That's about it.
Okay.
So that way you have a full experience with that. If when this little puppy opens, or if you can click on it, it means it's activated. So here's your antivirus and malware protection, free for life. You don't have to purchase anything. This is free for life and activated.
Cool.
It'll self-update and basically scan any, like if you put a virus accidentally or whatever, it'll figure it out right away. As for this, just to verify everything, it starts on its own, and it will I'll leave it right there for like 5 minutes, just so you know. It'll basically clarify itself through the zone alarm. Force that technically. but yeah, it's gonna say zone 1 in a second. And just to show you that your CPU and everything. So that means you have 16 CPUs like mine. I have 8 over there and 8 over there. And here's your memory. You have your, basically your 16 gigs of RAM plus your extra 2 gigs from Windows, your drive C, and then this one is mine, and there's your GPU. Everything's running smooth. As you can tell, we just started the system, and it's running smooth. Oh, there you go. That's fully activated. See?
Cool.
So it takes about, give or take, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes for as usual for any Windows system to start. Unfortunately, because your system is one of the new systems, it's already on. It has a lot of software and hardware, basically drivers. So because of that, it takes a while to start, and I have to update for 2 hours. For 2 hours to update. I couldn't believe that. But if you look at the text messages, like I sent you the information as it went in fresh pictures of it. So you're satisfied?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Perfect.
Thanks, man.
And there's no password or anything. If you have any issues, you can call back anytime, and I can do it remotely.
Okay.
So if you need any setup or anything at home, call me right away. Open 24/7. So I'll shut this down for now,
Awesome.
and then I'll basically unplug it and everything. Just bear with me.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you want, you can take a picture of this. This is the Majestic Online Control Center. So that's OmniTech. That's a 4 Civilization Delta 4 Space Ghost system.
Wow.
It has the details of Majestic Online website. And you actually, the details are mostly on the OmniTech website. So when you go to Majestic Online, on the side it says OmniTech. Just go to OmniTech and you'll get all the details for the Secret Service Go phone or for that.
Okay, cool.
If you want to take a picture of that,
Yeah, sure.
you got to take it from the back, eh?
Yeah,
That's like 200 inch of computer screen. That's big, eh?
yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I know. I've had the U.S. government send the police was basically machine guns to my backyard, and the cops, like 10 cops outside, saying, "Holy shit, is that a computer or a television?" Okay, so I don't want to forget my USB. I'm gonna put that over here for now. Alright. And then I'll walk out with it, and then I'll hand it over to the upstairs. Sure.
No interest and no payment for 1 year. Hi, I'm Christina. It's time to flip your old worn-out bathroom shower. Take out remodel. Everyone knows this secret. They're the most trusted name in water for over 60 years. But did you know they can install a gorgeous bath and shower?